Okay, here's number 2. We want to graph the exponential function, use transformations. So again, the first thing we would do, number 1, is we would graph the parent function f of x equals e to the x. So that'd be 0, comma 1, and 1, comma e, and that's how we would label it, 1, comma e, and 0, comma 1. Okay, no big deal so far. So we go up, and it would look something like this using transformations. Okay, then number 2, pick a different color so we can see it. We'll go purple, and we would say f of x is now equal to e to the negative x. So that negative x is going to reflect my graph over the y-axis. So I'd have this point, and then I would have that point there. So it would look something like this. So this would be the point negative 1, comma e, and then 0, comma 1 again. And then finally, the third thing we do, let's go orange, all right? We would add 3. So we would say f of x is now equal to e to the negative x, and then adding 3 moves the entire thing up 3 units. So 1, 2, 3. So my asymptote will be moved up 3 units. This dot will go up 3 units. So 1, 2, 3. And this one will go up 1, 2, 3 here. So to label them, okay, this point over there would be, looks like 0, comma 4. And then this point over here would be negative 1, comma e plus 3. And that's how we would label that one. Okay, for part B, we're trying to figure out what equation is represented here, and we know that it's exponential. Okay, so I know that it's my function is going to be f of x equals something over here, right, to something, and then I know right away it's going to be plus 3 because my asymptote has been moved up 3 units up to there. That's 3 units right there, so I know that part. Okay, then I need to figure out, all right, so I know it's been reflected over the x-axis, so that means I'm going to have a negative sign out in front of this whole thing. Now I just have to figure out, I know it hasn't been moved left or right because my point, one of my anchor points is still on the y-axis, so I know it's just going to be a power of the x. So I just need to figure out then how in the heck how I can get it to move it up here. So notice that I have, if this is 0, 1, I have 1, comma base. So this would be 2 units up, right? So I'm thinking that it is negative 2 to the x and then plus 3. So again, if you don't know if that's right or wrong, you can always plug in your calculator and see if it matches up with what you have here. So pretending that like fluid math is my calculator, when it loads up here in a second. Sorry, it's taking forever. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to check and see. I said it was y equals negative 2 to the x and then plus 3. So if I take a look and see, yeah, that looks exactly like what the other graph is doing, right? So when I zoom in a little bit more, look, there's that point 0, 2 and 1, 1. So that's totally exactly what this one's doing. So I'm guessing that's the right answer.